There I am. We're busy today. We've got something going on here. We've got nothing going on over here. Oh, the doors are open. I love it. So, you guys are on a lapel right now. Excuse me. Thank you. So, the other mic, I don't know where the heck it is. So, la la la. Got to cross, where it's legal. Got to make sure I don't get copyrighted material. The doors weren't open a minute ago, I swear to God. Gotta love it. Hi, Fez. Hi, Professor. Oh, I'm in a bitter mood today. Hearing that the ICE agents are getting their Freedom of Information acted. So, but like I was thinking, there's always a black sheep in the family like me. If you find out that your relative is doing ICE, tell people. Remember, I just stand here and look. Ooh, somebody sent the flowers. Hi, Cricket. Hi, Scooter. La la la, they're on a timer. Hi, Heather. Politicians who withheld their voices from Mamdani did not err through malice alone, nor even through cowardice, but through a more ancient wrong belief that survival is virtue. Yep, and money. That's a duh. Oh, it's me. Somebody caught me. Hey, their desks. Ooh, they got different furniture. Have a nice day. Xenu bless. Xenu bless. La la la. Oh, gotta make sure the doors match. So here we go. Then we can play Race Up the Street and see if the curtains go up there too really fast. Can't find one of my jackets. Fuzz, where's one of my jackets? Oh, we're having problems. He doesn't put them up very often. So, gotta watch him do it. Otherwise, I'm not being a good SP. La la la. In the name of the Holy Kirk, James T. Oh my God, it's gonna be one of those days. Oh, when are you gonna lose me? I know they're doing this not for me to look in, but for them not to look out. Ask about the green guys. Name is Xenu. Have a good day, you guys. Oh, see, he checks though. He was probably given the info about me. So, la la la. Just walking the street. Oh, I wonder if Barbie Dog is here. I can't tell. It's hard to tell because there's always cars there. So, I don't see Barbie Dog. I don't hear him either because he barks. Anyway, just a nice walk through the city. And why does my left leg hurt? Better not be doing what I think it's doing. Get on my bike again. I haven't been doing my bike enough. Chatters and lurkers, like, subscribe, chat, share, set notifications, all, set chat to all. Fuzzy keeps tracks of a lot of things, but I don't know about codes. They put them up here already. Damn. It's never going to be a time where I get them afterwards anymore, is it? What a great handle. For YT, the Holy Kirk. No, not anymore. What was I doing? I was thinking about? I don't know. Must not have been important. But my left leg feels like it might be having a bit of a nerve problem. Shoot. Okay, we're going to be on like major rotation today. Not just the ambling that we usually do. Oh, look, there are children coming down the street. Actually, I should turn it that way. Instead of showing the inside of the restaurant all the time. That's not nice. La la la. Okay. Oh my God, there's a pom pom. Actually, it looked like a chihuahua pom. I know I'm staying on her, so what? I want to see the pup. I want to see the puppy. Oh God, look at the puppy. I want that puppy. I need something that small to drive myself crazy. Why is everybody in their car here? God, the world's gotten weird. Gets weirder and weirder and weirder. So yeah, it's getting hard to get ICE agents to do Minneapolis right now because they're getting all having their FOIA. That's not good. So somebody said, and they're right, it's not doxing because it's freedom of information. So, and there have got to be people like me in the family, the bleeding heart tree huggers. I've actually got to call somebody after this to make sure they're doing okay. So I have a feeling they're not. Family member. So now we're going to walk through the tour. How are you feeling? I'm getting better fuzz. Still not sure what kind of cooties I have. I think he wants to have like icky cooties, and it hasn't gone into his lungs. I think it's popped out. Oh, why are they on this side of the street? The people taking pictures are on this side of the street. Better not be for Scientology. Hopefully it's just for a beautiful building. Oop, now they're running away. We'll see. Well, she was doing it across the street in the doorway, so maybe it's just for a beautiful building. So we'll see. I'll make sure I keep an eye out. 116, that's tomorrow, right? No, that's Friday. Well, I won't be here tomorrow because I'm going to the Alameda County Board of Supervisors because they're having a meeting about specific sanctuary areas to make sure that ICE is not allowed in these areas. So I figured I should go to that and then talk about it afterwards because, any positive direction is a good direction. So, Papa Cat said, "Hi Heather, enjoyed your surprise visit yesterday. So did I." Hey there, Papa Cat, wishing you a speedy recovery. He's getting better. How did you get your hug? No, I forgot to give it to him. Did you pick up something traveling? We're not sure. He could have had it when he left because he thought he was having an allergy attack when he left. So it's very possible. Hopefully it's just a model. Hopefully it's just an OnlyFans thing. Actually, you know what? I just answered my own question. No, not at the OnlyFans thing. It's that her skirt is too short to be Scientology. So, hi, I'm all here but working. Okay, K.A. Hearing my whistle, just waiting if they come here. Hey there, K.A. Of course, I doubtful as I started to feel it before I left. Everybody saying hi to K.A. Actually, there's something I want to read. I took pictures of it because I figured it was just the easiest thing to do at the moment. The underground or the memo they sent to them is use of force is a seizure of a person, and if an officer agent applies force to a subject or the subject yields to the offer agent's show of force, as a seizure, your Fourth Amendment requires you to use force is reasonable, necessary to carry out LE duties, reasonable amount of force in light of the totality of the circumstances, imminent threat to safety, severity of the crime, actively resisting or evading, tense, uncertain, rapidly evolving circumstances, I can't see the last one because I got it at an angle. Damn it. What is not a violation? Passive resistance alone is not conduct under blah blah 18 blah blah blah. Non-compliance, refusal to cooperate with the officer's commands, disobeying commands without fighting back, taking photographs or videotaping is an officer or operation is in public. Protected activity is speech or expression, nonverbal communication, the finger, photos, recordings, media, we can film them, non-compliance, peaceful protest, march, rally, leaflets, signs, picketing. Not protected. Incitement, fighting words, incites imminent violence or lawlessness, threats of imminent violence against an officer. So, let's see. What is not a violation? Profanity or personal insults directed at officers, rude gestures directed at officers, arguing with officers, challenging officers' authority, talking back to officers during police contact. That was in the, there was something like leaked out today. So I figured I did the classic. I did the old people thing. I just took pictures of it when it was on television. So, okay, I'm going back. Stories from my friends in Minneapolis are horrifying, I bet. We still have 3 lurkers, 15 or 12. Okay, hi Lapita. Hi Buttercup. And that's federal. That's not state or city. That's federal. So since I said federal, they cannot touch you if you're doing these. You lost me. Oh, I was explaining use of force and not use of force, what's illegal and what's not illegal. It was on a leaked memo to ICE people. Of course, it looked like a PowerPoint presentation. So everybody's putting it on their feet, all the political guys today, because of, what is it? What is the little guy's name? The one who has that picture of him looking straight up like an AZI, but in green. What are you reading? I got a cup. Yeah, source of this. Hold on. Ken Klippenstein. He's some kind of leaker guy. But he, let me see. Everybody's been showing this. And I think he's based in the Netherlands. That way he can't get in trouble. So, and I was, what was I watching? Legal AF, I think. Everybody's had this on there all day today. On their stuff. So, it's like that. They were going over it like piece by piece, and I was getting dressed, so I was just grabbing screenshots or just taking pictures when I could. So this one was, I can't remember who it was I was watching. Well, I watch Legal AF, I watch Keith Edwards, I watch Adam Mokler, I watch Luke. What's Luke's last name? I can't remember. Midas Touch, Status Quo News. Secular News. Those are the ones I watch on a regular basis because those are the ones who pop up on my algorithm. So, okay, we'll look for this. Is Bovino the little guy mean? Yes, Bovino. Klippenstein. Yeah. He's a journalist from Wisconsin. Ah, okay. Yeah, Bovino. There's a picture of him. The Popot guy had a picture of him. And he's in this long, like, olive green coat. Looks straight out of the, alphabet, but in green. And from the pictures I see, because when he was, basically got hassled in Target, he's my height. Because these ICE guys aren't very tall. And so he's got to be my height. So he's suffering from the same crap that, Davey over here suffers from. I'm short, get over it. Or I can't get over it. So, And it's like yesterday when I was here, thank God Heather showed up because it distracted me. I was like, Scientology is going to be able to get somewhere with all that money. But now that, still nonviolent, which is freaking hilarious, that, you're getting to these people. Scientology's money ain't going to mean doo-doo, da-da, doo-doo, da-da. So I said hi to Lapita. Mercado Media also is coming in the uplift. They're good. Knitting Cult Addie is good. You should listen to her. Knitting Cult Lady, right? Hi, Adam. How are you, big giant head? Knitting Cult Lady. Okay. I tried listening to her once, but maybe it was just an off day. It seemed a little, whatever I was listening to, it seemed a little right for me. And so this was obviously like 2-3 weeks ago when it was first mentioned. So I'll try again. Since there really isn't a left, right, up, center, Democrat, Republican, there are a lot of people registering independent now. Go figure. So it's starting to get weird out there, which is good. And people in their own families are exposing the ICE agents too. That's why I said all of the people like me in families, because, I'm the black sheep, I'm the tree hugger. I was the one who was a punk as a kid, should just start exposing the family members that, or not even exposing them, just telling their moms, telling their sisters. Most of these guys are from the basement anyway. It's like, tell their moms that, or tell their dads. Their dads will cut them off. Their moms will try to fix it, but their dads will cut them off. Because it's like, it's one thing to be MAGA. It's another thing to be an ICE agent beating up autistic women and killing lesbians. It's not nice. I don't watch everything she puts out. Ah, okay. Well, no, a lot of people have talked about her. So I just might have caught her. Knitting Cult Lady was interviewed by Steve Hassan. Really, I'm going to check out that video. Check out Indigo tonight at 8. Check the link. Hi, Adam and Adam. Oh, both the Adams are here. Okay. She's an interesting lady. I'll give her another try. When I see a title that looks interesting, I'll do it. So, oh, that's the next thing I want. I want one of those gimbals that does everything. Look at that puppy. That's a gimbal, but that's also a real camera. I have a real camera, but I don't have that much of a real camera. So anyway, those gimbals cost a lot of money. Mike Brown, new Knitting Cult Lady's husband in the Army. Mike endorses her conclusions from her book and describes similar differences experienced in the Army. Is this still the Scientology building where they teach Italian cuisine? It's just that I heard that the head chef passed away. You're so bad. Hello, Nebulous. I'll send you something from her that I think is good. Okay, Kay. Everybody's saying, hi, I'm not a fan of Knitting Cult Lady's bedside manner. Okay. NW, that's great to know. I'm not either. Okay, so it wasn't just me. So maybe she's a good if you can get it. That just sounded wrong, didn't it? It's good if you can get it. Never gonna get it. Anyway. So, sitting there going around and around the building, I purchased her newest book, The Culting of America. Biggest hugs to all. Hug to you, Nebulous, too. In small doses. Okay. La la la. So, as we go round and round and round, got to get the steps in. Got to get this freaking nerve to knock it off. I guess that takes care of me. Gonna walk backwards and see what happens. I guess that takes care of me trying to get the house in shape. I've been doing that so people can come over. Been trying very slowly, but trying. And then I didn't feel when this happened. Last night it hurt a little bit when I got into bed. So, and I thought it was just me. So it's not. And it can't be adjusted. It either just slides in or slides out. Knitting cold lady's personality is not as cheery as our hockey. Her convulsions are good. Delivery is not always great. You mean conclusions. KA missing you, but I get it. You know, Otto, that German guy is a pain in the ass sometimes. Exactly. Damn it. Conclusions, convulsions. We'll just start calling him that German guy. You know, Otto correct. He's a pain in the ass, I swear to God. Is my store not open? It's the light thing. Oh, they're probably all on like motion lights nowadays. Welcome to San Francisco. Everything has to be done by AI or we lose our brain. Actually, they've lost their brain. It's AI. I wonder if that was on purpose. She looks really familiar. But I'm going the opposite direction anyway, so I don't see her coat. Somebody tell Antics I didn't see her coat. Oh, I think they moved it, actually. Ooh, there's a raincoat in there. What if they have it in black? All my coats are too big for me. Well, not all of them. There are a couple of coats I can keep because I know this, well, my leather jacket I can keep because my... the godchild's mom was 110 and she used to wear that thing all over the place. And she was built like a model. So if the straight up and down can wear it, I can wear it at 130. So Daniela, knitting cult lady, was raised in Children of God and trafficked to South America. Holy crap. Autocorrect says hair today, gone tomorrow. And of course I pronounced that correctly. Autocorrect German spell checker. That's funny. So, oh, you know what? Since it's getting warmer, not to me, of course, but since it's getting warmer, that means that puppy season's coming. So I better learn how to walk. You know, I don't want to have to do all that crap that I've just done, you know, just finally got over. Well, one of my new muffs like unzips to a heating pad, so the one for home. Everybody will love this. I'm getting a pair of pink Uggs for home because my feet are always too cold now. So, because I keep wearing my black ones. When I wear my black ones here, I wear them at home. And I don't like wearing, like, especially, you know, shoes that I'm walking in here at home. So I did the good thing and got a pair of shoes to see if that would work. They were $18. They act like they're $18. They're always flopping around on me. So finally I said, fine, I'll get a pair of Uggs. Promise myself no new books until I read all I bought. Ooh, I should do that with mine. But, well, actually, yeah, I have a bunch of books I'm reading. Well, you know, that's what Kindle's for. And no, I have to keep Amazon, which sucks. Because, oh my God. Oh, please let me pet him. Please let me pet him. Please, please, please. Oh God, sorry. World has been interrupted. Please, 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 please. Come here. Can I pet him? Hi.
Hey, Ralphie, sit.
Hi.
Sit.
They usually, I'm surprised he's not jumping on me. What's his name?
Ralphie.
Hi, Ralphie. Oh, look at you.
He's pretty chill.
He's so cute. What is he?
He's funny.
He is awesome.
Thanks.
Thank you. Oh my God. I'm drooling. That looks so cool. I watch based on what the headline is. Yeah. That's a good way to do it too. Okay. Only watch your short videos. What are you guys talking about? Each time I say, the Dean Cult Lady is constantly admonishing her audience for asking stupid questions and feels culty in itself. Ah, okay. Each time I say cherry, auto changes it to cherry. My enunciation can't be that bad. Every time I say that, I get today. Or type in that. I'll ask in Spanish. Voca to text? What? Oh my god, I did drool on myself. I watch based on what your headline is. The tail wags so fluffy. Yes, that was awesome. His name was Ralphie. I think he was older. He had gray hair. He was so cool. See, that's what I want. I want a dog that I can do that to, because that takes a lot of time and energy to keep him with a natural like that. That haircut was gorgeous. Para added. Oh, he was beautiful. I'm in love. Of course, I can't have a dog that big. Well, I could, but Billy and Dougie would be hanging from it all the time. Oh, and it looks like the speakeasy is going to start again or am being watched. Let's see, which one do you think? He looks like a security guard, but he's not doing anything. So I must be being watched next to the FedEx guy. See him? See? He's trying not to look at me. Oh, they're watching me again. Whatever. There's so many people around here. Had to pop out. I'm back to say hello to Adams. Sorry, I was staring in somebody's window because their car, looking at their phone. It's like, gotta have some amount of paranoia going on, or, I'm just not good at what I do. Renamed the boys Francisco and Santiago. I inherited the Franklin Library publishing the 100 best books. Will keep you busy. May have to put down my phone. Ooh. Hi, Anna from Canada. How are you? I don't know what to believe you, though, Adam. The first name now with Adam, it's like, are you serious or are you being goofy? Ask Big Giant Head. Everybody's like, that's not real nowadays. Ooh, for it being 59, it's still cold. I'm always freaking cold. Tired of being freaking cold, honestly. But I'm either cold and healthy or warm and not healthy. At least now I understand what my mom went through. She was always cold. I inherited Franklin mint plates. They don't taste like mint. I said, see, voice helped. Carmona just doesn't know how to say the truth all the time. Listen to me. Being old mama cat and stuff. Gotta look at my dog. Gotta look at the dog. Oh, you can't see the dog. Gotta look at the dog. I want my dog. It is for sale. He's probably 20 grand or something. So I just made myself laugh. I was thinking to myself, 20,000 for that dog? Only if it was by Banksy, maybe. But how would we know? See? You don't want to live in my head. It's too hilarious. Oh, God. 100 best books ever? Well, that would be until the day that thing was, like, given out. I was thinking about that the other day. Classics. What about Lolita? I know it's a weird thing to ask, but seriously, I mean, I read it when teenager, I guess. But now, would that be considered a classic? I mean, it's a psychological book, but it's very immoral for nowadays. What do you guys think? Just a question. Barksy? Don't make me do that again. I almost choked on myself. I inherited Hummels. Tastes like chicken. Jesus. I got some peppermint dilithium crystals off the internet. They really suck. Oh my God. That's just so wrong. Oh my God. This place is so boring. It'll pick up though. It's getting, the coldest time of the year is like between now and Valentine's Day, usually. So when it starts picking up and more people are being told they have to work 5 days a week now. So not work, have to be in office 5 days a week. Luckily enough, ours isn't Papa Cat's company, but that's just because, they're French.
The guy who's responsible.
So, CBF, I had a Bengal for 12 years. Hold on. I bet your new cat is part Bengal. Oh, God, yeah. Oh, yeah. No. His markings when he was younger, I was like, wow, they look a little Bengal. And the way he acts, and what clinched it for me was the 4 different meows. He can meow just like his sister. That's one of his meows. And it was like, holy crap, we've got something that's part Bengal. When DNA tests get cheaper, because they're still expensive, I'll have them tested, because I thought him and Dougie were from the same, or I thought that was the mom, because they were both really active, but I think they may have different dads. So Billy is definitely part Bengal. He is just hilarious. And I'm going to start, see the pants? See the pants? I swear to God, I'm going to start telling people to stop flooding. They're all doing it now. That's now the stupid thing to do, is to have pants above or at your ankles. Oh my God. It's not something I even want to see on freaking tech bros. He definitely is. Yeah. See, Mortimer J. Adler was in charge of classifying the classics. That name just sounds bizarrely familiar. Lolita is appropriate to the max. Yeah, it was inappropriate when it was written too. And then the movies, it's like, okay. I tried all the things to get her off the kitchen counter. Nothing works. Yep. Actually, there is one thing that works, and that is the granite cleaner. I found my other mic. It was in my pocket. Granite cleaner. The Method granite cleaner keeps both of them. They don't like the smell, I think. But yeah, foil didn't work. Water just makes him just like, but that's both of them. I can spray them with water, and now even if I get their head, they're like big deal. So that's pretty much out. It's probably where the sciatica on my left leg is starting to bother me. I've been having to get up from the love seat all the time now to pick up, and I've learned. Don't yell at them, because it just makes them excited. All you do, or say, hey, all I do now is just pick them up from wherever and drop them. So the one thing he doesn't have, though, he's not a climber. So, and he misses tables a lot, poor baby. So maybe he's, that's the part of the Bengal he didn't get. But he's got all the other Bengal traits, definitely. Hi, Beth. The leader is super relevant in the age of Epstein. Yeah, but it's still gross. Oh, time to choose the delinquent one. Hey, go Bilf. Call Bilf. But he is a social climber. Billy? Or Bilf. No, we've learned nowadays that if Papa Cat picks him up and puts him on the bed, because he'll hang out on Papa Cat's lap all the time, he'll stay there, especially if I'm there. So it just went from him to me, and I'm just sitting there rubbing his tummy. He comes and sits down next to me a lot at night. But when Papa Cat's not home, both of them, the whole family is quiet. The past 2 nights have been hilarious, because they know they can get him. Biscuit is socially awkward, but the floofs have finally accepted him. Good. And what about Twiggy? Fuzz? Twiggy? Hello? We haven't heard about the Twigster lately. Fuzz, you have to answer me. Where's Twiggy? Abby's getting better. She doesn't growl as much. She still growls, but not as much. So she's getting over it finally. That we keep finding them, you know, sleeping closer and closer together. So Bengals love water. My Bengal died 3 years ago. I know I have a ragdoll munchkin. Ah! Yay! Munchkin, that sounds so cute. Yeah, no, weirdly enough, a friend of mine, the one who cuts my hair, has a Bengal, and he didn't like anybody but me, which drives all her friends nuts. And he had no problem climbing up to my shoulder, and it was just, she's just sitting there, her mouth is agape, and she's just like, what the? And I'm like, sorry, dear, they all do it. So I call him Spot. She's a teenager now, so it don't matter to her as much as she knows everything. Oh, Buzz. But we haven't even seen pictures of her lately. If Lolita were written today, the author would not be able to get it published, right? Yes. Yes. No, they'd probably be in jail, unfortunately. Hi, Simon Boulevard. Yes. Fuzzy teenager. Where does this time go? I know, but we still want pictures. I mean, she's still beautiful, even if she is an obnoxious teenager, doesn't want anything to do with her mom. You know, she'll come back. She'll realize that's stupid. About one. She'll be at college. Well, I can't keep going around right now. I can walk back and forth, but I can't go round and around the block right now because the leg is being grumpy. Everybody's saying hi. I am not amused. I'm gonna have to get on my bike tonight. It is not fun. Oh, every time I look at the guy's still there. Let's play who's looking who. See him? Whoops. Come on. There we go. See him? He's talking on the phone to somebody. But he's, you know, he was standing in the doorway pretending to be like security guy. And then, of course, people showed up, so he had to like walk away from there. So, oh, now he's got cooties. Ew. Okay. Well, we've seen him. Anybody recognize him, let me know.
Yeah, and then
Ooh.
basically
You'll get cooties. It's expensive. Have a nice day. Come on. There we go. Carmack McCarthy could get away with publishing. You know, well, it's like, I'm sorry, but every teenage girl who reads that book, it gets stuck in her brain. And then if you want to get more bizarre, which probably isn't being published anymore, is Anne Rice's Belinda, which was a Lolita for the time, 90s. So I should get a Kleenex. Let's go walk to the car. I've never seen those two people before. Hopefully they're just tourists who got stuck. I hope Papa Cat didn't give me his cooties. That would not be fun, would it? La la la, la la la. What the heck is that? Interesting. Just aboard. Oh. Filming, drinking coffee. Let's see. I don't know what they're filming. This guy's not talking English. My cat is so orange, he acts that way. I have an orange girl. You know, I can't have enough weird cats in my life. I have to get a pseudo Bengal. Oh. Now you guys are trying with Kobo. Actually, you know what? Let's stay in here. There's my used to be driving a Mercedes guy that just walked by. Oh, yeah, the leg's starting to hurt. Ah! Felt it last night. I wonder what I did. But it's busy around here. And we know that if my leg gets bad, we can always just do it from the car. I don't know then if I'm going to be going to the Board of Supervisors meeting, but no, it didn't. They do also like Zoom meeting, but it said it wasn't being shown. I'll check it again because I saw it in Oakland side, which is the local Oakland quote unquote paper. So that's how I found out about it. So maybe if enough people found out about it, that they'll do it. They'll post it. What did they call it? Video or internet watch or something. It was something really cute. But ow, sorry. Who is this, Bill? Orange cats are so smart and stupid at the same time. Yep. I had an orange cat many years ago. My roommates loved that. He came running when you whistled. That is so true. He tries to sleep on my face. My second and third cat, I've had 2 orange cats, one named Bill and one named Bangkok. Bill because, duh, Bloom County. And Bangkok because we stole him. He was walking between me and my roommates. And we were fighting and we looked down and he was just looking up at us and we took him. And the song on the radio was One Night in Bangkok. So I had Bangkok. So yeah, Abby is my third orange and it's a girl. So everybody always tells me there's no, it's very rare to have an orange girl. Yes, I know. Has anyone tried the cat call? What the hell is that? It was also my first male cat. He's a mama boy. The boy, Dougie and Billy, are Papa Cat's first boy cats. All he's had is girls. And he said he never wanted boys until... actually, he didn't have a choice here because it was like, well, I was going to take 2 of them because I was helping them being socialized. And it was like, I wanted at least 1 extra anyway. So I said I'd take the girl. There were no girls in that litter. So I wound up with the 2 bonded boys. So, and weirdly enough, the reason we got it, well, the reason why the third one was so when one of them passed away, there'd still be 2. But Abby and Birdie are only a year apart. Apparently, is come here in cat. Oh, okay. I had a friend who named his dog Chien, which is a dog in French. He was my gay boyfriend. Everybody who grows up here has to have at least 1 gay boyfriend. And I had one. I was the last person I knew who did not have one. And then when he came out, I was like, thank you, I finally got a gay boyfriend. He was like, you didn't have one? It's like, no. We were in our 20s at that point. There's, is it on the holiday baking championship, holiday cake, whatever the hell it is I've been watching, there was a contestant who could meow perfectly. I actually thought it was one of my cats. It was creepy how well she meowed. I'm such a beard. No, I suck at being a beard. I only have one. Are you kidding? It was like everybody around here, Oakland, San Francisco, had at least 2 or 3 by the time I had my one. And he's still only one of 2. So that was really weird that I didn't. Okay, the guy behind me has got 2 kids with him now. I wonder if the formerly pretty gave them to him and that's what he was waiting for. I am creeped. Scientology is creeping me out every freaking day. I used to take my cat bowling. I guess it must have been an alley cat. Oh, my first ever cat would go on hikes with me because I lived near a walking area and he would go on hikes with me. But that was because I was living with my father, and my father and him probably got stoned somewhere because they used to go for walks. So when I moved, he came with us and then he disappeared. He hadn't been run over. He went back to where we used to live because he was being taken care of by everybody in the neighborhood. They called him Mr. Tuxedo. Liza Minnelli was David Guest's spirit. Yeah, well, let's see. Clark Gable. No, not Clark Gable. I'm sorry. The other one. Philadelphia. Married to Doris Duke. She was his beard. Not Clark Gable. Come on, people. You know the movies. Philadelphia. See, my brain's short circuited because the kids are playing right next to my car, and I just want to yell at the guy. Rock Hudson? No, not Rock Hudson. That's Elizabeth Taylor. It happened one night. Cary Grant. Cary Grant? Yes, Cary Grant. The one who actually lived with his boyfriend and got away with it until the last. Now we're hanging out right next to my car. Why? I wonder. This area just gets weird at times. I'm used to it at this point. That person was standing, practically leaning on my car. So I wonder who he's talking to. At least you know he's not taking pictures. Don't these people know how to have security screens? Oops. Had to make sure I didn't get the kids on the camera, which I'm getting really good at. They walked across the street. Charles Nelson Riley was Pauline's beer. Oh my God, that's so funny. Not Cary Grant. I thought he was with Katharine Hepburn. No, that's the movie, and it's not Karri. I know No Country for Old Men. I know someone who won a National College Film Critics Award for the review of the movie. OSA, if you can find out my contemporary identity from that, congrats. I don't think AI could find out your contemporary identity from that, Simon. Spencer Tracy, yes. Cary Grant was with Doris Duke for a few years. They got married. I was just watching another Ty's Hot Miss History was doing a thing on the heiresses of, that blew all their money, basically. Rip Taylor. It's literally impossible to stop Bengal from jumping on the counter and nothing works. I tried everything. Fear, intimidation, and my voice. No. My voice is actually starting to work on them. Slowly but surely. And the method granite cleaner is also keeping them off the counter. So because that's all we care about is the fact that we don't want Billy jumping onto the induction, because we use an induction and it's hilarious. We have a new wave that sits on the gas Bosch stove because I refuse to use it. So we have a double induction plate that sits there until I find an induction stove to replace it with that doesn't cost $4,000. all of the stoves are very expensive right now still. And they probably have gone back up because of the orange balloon. So, so that's all we care about, because if Billy jumps onto an induction plate when it's on, it'll burn him. So, and since he's got Twiggy's problem, which is he's ferociously cute and adorable, it's hard. So, oh my God, there's Nikita going by. Sorry, I'm not going to make everybody barf with turning the camera that fast. I've learned. Can't turn the camera that fast. It's not nice. Ever wondered why cats are so great on Xbox or PlayStation consoles? They got 9 lives. Oranges, tinfoil, water, nothing matters. Rip Taylor was Raymond Burr's beard. Oh my God, you guys. Raymond Burr was the one who taught me that normal guys can be gay as crazy. You know, quote unquote normal guys. Because I didn't know he was gay until, God, after he died. So, because, you know, growing up here, you could usually tell who's gay and not gay, even if they act relatively quote unquote normal. But Raymond Burr, it was like, was Ironside is gay? Wow. Talk about being able to hide. So, Divine was Glenn Milstead's beard. Is that what his real name was? Or I'm sorry, his bio name. I seriously could never recognize him when he didn't have his dress on. So, because I'm also so used to growing up with the sisters. So, my ragdoll munchkin is very Oh God, ragdoll munchkin. Oh my God, that thing must be tiny. He was the first dad bod gay. Raymond Burr. Oh. No, I was telling the mods earlier that if my grandmother was alive right now, she'd be wanting to go to Minnesota. I'd be happy to tell her no, because she actually wanted to go to the White Night riots. And I said, no, they're going to hurt you. And she's like, but how? They're gay. And that's when I realized my grandmother knew what a gay person was. This was in 80, I think. And because, you know, she was a screaming Catholic. And that's when I realized she wasn't as Catholic as I thought she was. Yes, okay. My cat is a ragdoll munchkin and Scottish fold. Oh my God, you got a dingo. Anna, you've got a dingo. You don't have a cat. That's what we call dogs with a million, like shelter dogs. It's like we used to say they were American, and it's like, but who want to be American anymore? And why is this guy? Northeast Medical Service. Oh, okay. We used to say American, but who wants to be American right now? So now we say dingo. Good ears, though. I bet. I wonder, do Bengals have like extraordinary noses? Because Billy and Dougie definitely can smell anything. Oh my God, they know when I have potato chips. One potato chip in my hand. They have a thing for potato chips. It's the only thing I give them to have them leave me alone. Everything else they don't get. Ever since the day of stealing the carnitas, the second day he was there, that piece of carnitas was bigger than him. And he got it to the floor. So you've got to send me, Anna, a picture of your dingo. He sounds like he's adorable. So, and yes, I want pictures, people. So put them on something or another. I'll figure something out. I'll put them on posts with the boys. I know I have the boys today because I couldn't think of anything else. But my YouTube this morning recommended I'm Afraid of Americans by Bowie. And so I got to watch that. I didn't realize that Trent was in that video chasing him. That was back in the good old days. I saw that tour too. Oh, and there's the drive-by of my police looking straight ahead. I don't know how. Picea carnitas was Roman Navarro's beard. Ramon. Who the hell is that? Shrimp? Shrimp carnitas is the way it's made. Or actually, no, it is. I am confused. There's a real cruelty about Scottish folks, though, especially with the ones who have folded ears. Yeah, I bet. Yeah, breeders get weird. The little sister who has her dog was a reject from the breeder, and she didn't want him to go to the SPCA because that's where they take him. So she bought him for like $1,200, but she didn't want him gone, so she has him. But it's like, ugh, it's so gross. Don't go in there. She's looking. And she's got her little boo-boos. Supposedly, the Labubu factory in China is having issues. Go figure. It's the reason I don't own an iPhone. I don't understand Labubus. They're sort of creepy looking, if you ask me. But I thought Cabbage Patch Kids were creepy looking too. No, I didn't have one. But then again, they could probably say that about Hello Kitty because she has no mouth. I just hit the window, sorry. I'm sure that name is wrong, Carmona, because Navarro did have a beard, but that wasn't her name. That is so funny. Blind person just walked by. That's the second blind person I've seen today. First one had a dog. Second one was, I think, in training. The things you see or the things you recognize when you have a friend of the same ilk. Some people like the folded ears because they look cute, but many of them will have degenerative disease and live their lives in pain. Ugh, that is horrible. I'm thinking, it's like, if I ever win the lottery, I would sue these breeders and put those poor things to sleep. I know some people that attended a party where Paul Lynn was present. They said he was a true asshole. Yeah, I have heard that too. And as much as we adore the cuteness of our pets, choosing or breeding for aesthetics is awful. Yes. That's why mine only come from shelters. I got them because my friends were fostering the boys. And they actually rescued them from a feral colony as kittens. So, which was, the boys are from more of the hood than I am. The rescue people said that they were from 66th Ave in Oakland. And I was like, damn, that's more hood than me. I only made it to, where I lived. Anna, is it like docking where it's done, or is it a result of breeding? Yeah, the docking thing, I didn't know that's what they did. I actually thought my velvet dogs didn't have tails. It's so nice to see like velvet dogs with tails and ears. And I did talk to someone once who had a velvet dog with all the bits done, and he said that he got it from a shelter and that he agreed, and when people yell at him, he understood, because people would say nasty things to him about it. And he was like, he understood, but he had saved his dog. So I saw Rip Taylor walking down the street in NYC wearing a red velvet suit, walking a dog, no confetti. He could do that in Manhattan. You could do that here. Nobody would notice here, that's for sure. Probably give him compliments on his red velvet suit. Sort of like how people like my hair. It's getting to be about that time too. People are going to start seeing my hair again. The halogens in stores make people notice my hair. So Someone's always saying, "Oh, I love your hair." Thank you. Oh, that guy had like a tag on his jacket. I didn't get to see it. Okay, guys, we've hit 1. So I'm going to let you all go. I think somebody's going on the speakeasy again. And go see if I can go get a King of Mall and probably get some apple pound cake. I didn't have to wonder for a second. Is that real? Yep. I know. That's the thing. That's the neat thing. There are sometimes around here you're just like, yep, you belong here. The weird one was Robin Williams and Eric Palin at a restaurant we went to for Mother's Day. And, you know, since it is San Francisco, you try not to. And it was, if they live here, you try not to be in their faces. So it was a very expensive restaurant at the time. We thought things like that were cool. First husband. And it was really hard not to not recognize them. You know what I mean? But we did. And I'm sure everybody else had the same problem we did. Nobody bothered them. It's a genetic mutation. My cat was a rescue. Yeah. That's also, like I said, that poor guy who people would say nasty things to. And he was just like, you know, I rescued my baby. So that's all that matters. And he was such a sweetheart. And all Velvet dogs are sweethearts. It's the people who train them that aren't. So check out Indigo in a bit. Yeah. Cricket did a animation for that. So, okay, guys. So I will see you later. We're going to go from here because I need to walk down and get stuff from Postscript. I got a Paris breast yesterday and it was very yummy, but I couldn't eat the whole thing. So anyway, I will talk to you guys all tomorrow. Not at the usual time unless I'm not walking well. So because the meeting starts at 3 tomorrow in Alameda County. So yes, wonderful and beautiful day. I will see you guys all. I will talk to you tomorrow either way. So like, sub, become a member, go get Armageddon food. Well, actually, you won't have to now. Things are slightly changing. Yay. Always look at my positive attitude of, you know, well, if the world explodes, we'll have SpaghettiOs with meatballs. Ciao, fellas.